This massive tablet might just put Apple and Samsung down on their knees, and at a price I think a lot of you are gonna like, considering the specs of this monster and, well, the size of this monster. Hey, I'm Mark, thank you for clicking on this video, and if you're a fan of no BS tech videos, consider subscribing because I always say it how it is. So let's go ahead and start things off with the main thing that you're going to be interacting with, the display. The display on the OnePlus Pad 3 is excellent. It is a massive 13.2-inch LCD display with a 3.4K resolution and 12-bit color depth. Movies look awesome, gaming is just on another level, and scrolling through your favorite social media app will definitely be pleasant. This display is seriously impressive for the price of this tablet. Oh, and did I mention that it's 144 Hz? Yep, now you know. 120 Hz? That's so last year. But of course, to complement your movie watching and your gaming experience, you kind of want to have great sounding speakers. Well, you're in luck. This thing has 8 of them. 4 tweeters and 4 woofers. I mean, the sound just explodes out of this tablet and into your face. I could have probably worded that a little bit better. Oh, by the way, if you pre-order this tablet, you get 2 free gifts, one of which is this $200 magnetic keyboard, which also has a trick of its own that I haven't ever seen on any keyboards. More on that later. I'll have more information about the pre-order and all the gift stuff down below in the video description, so make sure you check that out. Now, powering this beast is none other than the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip with 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage, enough for many people out there. Of course, if you push the Snapdragon chip to its max, things can get a little bit toasty. So what OnePlus did is actually kind of genius. They added 2 internal fans into this tablet. Here, have a listen to how they sound at full blast. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, wait, no, that's my gaming laptop. No, of course not. They didn't add any annoying fans. Are you kidding me? Instead, what they did was they added probably the biggest vapor chamber in a tablet. This thing can probably cool down the sun because no matter what I push this tablet through, I just didn't find that it got hot at all. Seriously, great job, OnePlus. By the way, thank you for not adding fans. That would have just been weird. Battery life is kind of a tricky one because you see, most manufacturers, they prioritize during use battery. So as you're using the tablet or any device, the battery is great. But then once you just set it down overnight or maybe set it down for a couple days, the phantom drain that drains the battery slowly, it's a bit much. OnePlus said, screw that. You can have great battery life and great standby time. Inside this crazy thin tablet is a 12,140 milliamp hour battery with up to 70 days of standby. This is honestly genius because this is like exactly for me. This is for me. OnePlus made this tablet for me because I'm someone that I don't use tablets every day, but when I do use them, I use them a lot. So for example, with this tablet, I can use it one day, and then if I just leave it alone for a week, I don't have to be worried about, oh my God, is the battery going to be dead? Because hey, guess what? It's not. This laptop will easily last you over a week on light use, and that is something that is definitely incredible. And let's say you need a quick charge up. Well, no problem. You can use the included 80-watt power adapter to quickly charge it right back up so you can continue to binge watch my YouTube channel. That is what you're doing, right? Right? For being such a large tablet, this thing is thin. I mean, like, thin. It comes in at just 5.9 millimeters, which is almost as thin as the newly released S25 Edge from Samsung. Now, that is impressive, especially considering the large battery inside this laptop. Oh, I did it again. I meant to say tablet, but hey, can you blame me? This thing basically is a laptop. But not everything is all sunshine and rainbows with this laptop tablet. I do wish OnePlus made an 11-inch version because this 13-inch version, it weighs 675 grams. Did I get that right? Yeah, 675 grams. And, you know, as you're holding it with one hand, it can get a little oof at times. You know, your kind of bicep starts to kind of feel like you're getting pumped up at the gym. I kind of wish they had an 11-inch version that was a little bit lighter, but hey, I'm assuming those that are buying this tablet are going to be using the keyboard case anyway. And yeah, this keyboard case, like I said, it does have a few tricks up its sleeve. More on that later. Also, I have to admit, the way OnePlus handles multitasking is simply the best. I mean, you can have 3 apps open side by side in any orientation, and you can even switch between them by just tapping on the one that you want to go for. And if you want to see all of them at once, pinch in with 4 fingers, and then you can interact with all the apps that way, and then 4-finger pinch out to go back to full screen. I enjoy this method a whole lot more than something like Samsung, for example. I love Samsung. If you guys know me, you know I love Samsung. But the way they handle multitasking, it's like, it gets a little bit claustrophobic. I mean, you can have like 20 apps open at once, and then the pop-up windows, and then you're dragging the window so you can see what's behind it. But then oh my god, it freaks me out. But with this, it's nice, clean, 3 apps side by side. You tap to, you know, the one that you want to go to if it's hidden. If it's not hidden, you just interact with it normally. I like it. What about you? Of course, with OnePlus fashion, customization is far from lacking. You want to change the way your icons look? Yeah, sure, go ahead. You want to make the app name smaller or larger? Yeah, you can do that too. Oh, and what about the folders? Yeah, you can make them smaller, larger. Hey, you have 13 inches to play with after all. Again, I probably could have worded that differently. The amount of go ahead and do it this tablet gives you is actually quite incredible, and honestly, it's a nice breath of fresh air. It's your tablet, do what you want with it, customize it, don't customize it, it's up to you, and I like that. So how much is this tablet exactly, given the top tier specs, the large battery, the fast charging, the crazy good display, crazy good speakers? Well, it comes in at just $999. I got you again. It actually starts at $699, which is, again, incredible for a 13.2-inch tablet. So, sorry I look like a bum. I just came back from the gym. This is the selfie video. It's all right. You know, it's not gonna win any Grammys. It's not gonna win any awards. There's no stabilization, as you can tell. I'm barely moving my tablet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear video. I don't think anyone's going to be taking pictures from a tablet, but especially a 13-inch tablet, but let's go ahead and see just in case. Yeah, it doesn't look great. I'll just be honest. It does go up to 4K 30, but it does look like it's 480p for some odd reason. Let's check out that autofocus. Does it even have any? I have no idea. It doesn't look like it does. It's all right. I mean, look, no one's taking videos from a tablet. At least I hope not. It's decent. I'll just put it that way. And now we get to the magic keyboard, the keyboard for the OnePlus Pad 3. Yeah, I like it. First of all, it comes in 2 parts, which is fantastic. Unlike the iPad Magic Keyboard, if you take it off, your iPad becomes naked. No case, no protection. But with the OnePlus keyboard, you can just take the keyboard off and be left with a protective case for the back, and heck, you can even connect the keyboard via Bluetooth and use the backing as a kickstand and then just type away. Or of course, connect it with the pogo pins on the back. The choice is yours. Again, the freedom this tablet gives you and its accessories, it's quite nice. Now, when it comes to the shortcuts that the keyboard offers you, well, there is a lot depending on the app that you're using. Now I just need to try to memorize all of them. And there's a lot to memorize. I'm very bad at memorizing stuff. Typing feels excellent with fantastic keyboard travel, and hey, check this out, you can even airdrop photos and files from your OnePlus phone directly to the tablet by just holding the phone near the bottom right of the keyboard, and you also get this sick little animation. Now, I do wish the keyboard did have light up keys, but maybe I'm asking for too much. I don't know, what do you guys think? Now, if the keyboard case isn't something you want, the new folio case is pretty neat as well. It covers all the vital parts and can be rearranged into basically any style that you want. The OnePlus Pad 3 feels like an overall great package instead of some weird compromise like making the tablet too thin and then not including a larger battery. I never really understood that for a tablet if you're going to be using it quite a lot. You get top tier speakers, amazing display with HDR, crazy high brightness. I don't know what there's not to like about it. Again, I do wish it was lighter, even at the 13.2 inch screen that it does have. I wish it was about 100 grams lighter. That would have been like, mwah, that would have been the sweet spot, but we'll see what the future brings for OnePlus. So what do you guys think about the OnePlus Pad 3? Let me know down in the comments below. And again, don't forget about that pre-order deal. You get 2 free gifts if you pre-order within like the next week, I believe, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I'll have all the information down below in the description, so definitely be sure to check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like. It's free for you, but it helps me out a lot, and I always truly appreciate it. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. As always, this was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.